in this, and then I was able to dig through this enormous bin
of N64 games.
What is good, my pack rats? PMC here with you guys, and this is our first episode of the N64 score. We are going to take this year, 2023, and we are going to finish the N64 Collection. This is the North American collection of 296 games. Now, I have been collecting N64 for a very long time. Getting to 296 has definitely been a long journey. There has been hunting, garage sales, thrift stores, flea markets, you name it. I have done what I can to get to these last 18 games. That's what this series is all about, the N64 library being complete. And at this point, guys, 18 games feels attainable. So every single month, you guys are going to see a new N64 score episode, and we will see how close we get to bridging this gap to the complete 296 game collection of the N64. This is the N64 score. Let's do it.
I just have a bunch of Snickle Fritz stuff. These are doubles and stuff that I just picked up along the way that I don't need. And I'm gonna take this stuff in to my local game store and see what I can get knocked off of my N64 list. So come along with me, let's check it out.
Here comes the fun part of the series. I am not just gonna go buy 18 N64 games. Oh no, we are going to flip and trade our way to complete this collection. We can go on to Amazon, we can go on to eBay, and we can just buy these games if we want to. But where's the fun in that, and where's the journey that I can bring you guys along with? The first episode is we're gonna see what we have around the house to trade, and then we're gonna head off to my local game store and see what we can get. This store is really cool. It's very much a hole in the wall, but it is a diamond in the rough. You open this up and this store has everything that you can think of. There is cool signage. We've got really sweet backdrops. They've got giant collections of Xbox, PlayStation, N64, you name it. It is in this store.
Upstate Games. This, what I would call the hole in the wall with some miracle finds in here. I am with one of the store owners. This is Adam, and Adam is helping me with the N64 score. So here's what we got going on, right? Adam doing a trade in of just some Snickle Fritz stuff. This is just some stuff that I've found over the years or things that I don't want in the collection, but Adam has let me dig through a secret bin, right? He put it over here, and he let me take a look through a lot of these N64 games. And as the N64 score goes, we have a couple things we have to get done. These are the labels that we are currently trying to work through.
Excuse me, what are those labels that you have there? Oh, these guys? These are N labels, otherwise known as Nintendo labels. The Nintendo 64 games did not have a label on top of the cartridge, which makes it really hard to know what it is. When I first started my collection, I snagged these N labels. You can get these off of Etsy. A lot of other people create them, but essentially it's all 296 games that I can put a sticker on top of, and this helps me keep track of it all. It also helps me keep track of the 18 games that I need to get. Speaking of, we should probably talk about what those are. My hit list so far is as follows. I need Daikatana, Fighter Destiny 2, Goemon's Great Adventure, Superstar Soccer 2000, International Superstar Soccer 98, Duck Dodgers starring Daffy Duck, NBA Live 2000, NFL Blitz Special Edition, NHL Blades of Steel 99, Ogre Battle 64, PGA European Tour, Bottom of the Ninth, Bust a Move 99, Carmageddon 64, StarCraft 64, Top Gear Hyperbike, Worms Armageddon, and Super Bowling. So Adam lets me dig through the back, he lets me check out all of the bins, and then he brings out a brand new tub that was traded in recently, and that's where I find the gems that we need for this N64 collection. So now that I've found these games and I see the stuff that I really want, it's all about whether that trade can cover it. And of course, there's always some snickle fritz stuff that I'm looking for on top of it. Over on my TikTok, if you guys haven't followed it, Pac-Man Case, I'm doing TikToks of series that came out where I have no idea how many games they actually made. And I did a recent one on Tomb Raider, and I didn't realize how many Tomb Raider games they made, but also in doing that series, I realized that I was missing a couple Tomb Raider games. So Adam had a couple of those, I added those to the collection. But back to the N64, the stuff that he has there is awesome, but some of it is really expensive. It's really pricey, and it's hard to get there with this single trade-in. So this is what Adam was able to do for me.
All right, guys, the N64 score is off to a hot start. Again, Adam, Upstate Games. Adam, where can people find you?
Upstate Games on Facebook, and that's probably your best bet, or you can find us in Andy's video.
There you go. Hit him up. I'll be definitely here a lot, guys, to help complete this collection. And this is the stack that we traded for everything that I showed you guys already. This one is a hot one, right, Adam?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's probably one of the best on the console.
What was your favorite 64 game growing up?
I would have to say Mario Party, because I had like 25 cousins.
Nice.
So it was the best way for everybody to take turns
That's
playing.
awesome. Number 1, 2, or 3?
3.
3 is the best in my eyes. Huge win for the N64 score. We've got 1 year to complete the entire collection. Each month, head back for it. And everybody go check out Upstate Games. Literally a hole in the wall with an amazing inventory.
So guys, we get to add these following games to the N64 library. First one is the NBA Live. This is a donation from Adam over at Upstate Games. Adam, thank you so much for donating to the N64 score. We get to add this one to the library, guys. NBA Live, which is also kind of a harder one to find. So thank you again, man. Next up is NHL Blades of Steel 99. This is also one during my journey leading up to these 18 games. This was a very hard one to find. It was very rare for me to be able to collect. And so when I found this hiding in the bin, I was like, okay, there we go. For only $8, let's add it to the collection. Okay, getting into some heavier prices here. This one retails for $25. This is Top Gear Hyperbike. Another one, the Top Gear games, pretty easy to find, but when you get to Hyperbike, that one becomes a little bit harder to find in the collection. So 18, 17, this one brings us to only 16 games left in the N64 score. We are able to add Fighters Destiny 2 to the collection. This one is getting up there as well. This one now retails for $30. So guys, in this series, I am collecting all loose cartridges. And to be honest, as long as the label's not completely gone, I am adding this to the collection to help us save on value. This series would be very different if I was going complete in box on everything, which would be maybe a little bit longer and a lot more money, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to have a collection that we can play, so why not have some games that work in that? And the next one is another very rare game. This is International Superstar Soccer 2000. This now retails for $50. Now, the label is a repro label, but the game is real. So I'm adding that to the collection. I feel like all is fair in Love and War on this one. Yeah, Superstar Soccer 2000. I never thought that would be one that would be a little bit difficult to find, but it is. And the big guy on the episode, guys, Adam was able to trade me for Ogre Battle 64. This game is getting up there. It's $125 retail. I've seen it as high as $150 on these games, but the Ogre Battle is definitely a solid one to add to the collection. And that is 6 down. What that means, guys, is we only have 12 games left to complete the entire N64 collection. And here's where we get fun. Let's put these on the wall. It almost brings a tear to my eye as we are getting closer and closer to this collection. Guys, if you like the N64 score and you want to continue to come along on this journey with me, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. You guys will see a new episode of the N64 score every single month. And hopefully we culminate to the end of this collection, 296 games. We've got conventions to go to, we've got flea markets, we've got thrift stores. So come on the hunt with me as we make this happen. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me on this first episode of the N64 score. Let's go.